my goal is to be strong as I can be. And sometimes it comes to a balance of time after tension type of exercise from conditioning, but also working on and adapting to mainly heavier weight, explosive movements, and sometimes a lot of reps, or sometimes just maintaining that energy to recover and also successfully be ready for the next session. Being less sore, stretching out, recovering with dense nutrition, things like that. From like doing something to make you look better, sometimes working on different type of muscle groups to fulfill your image of what you want. And for me, it's more of like I just want to be strong. That's pretty much it. It Here's the thing about it. Everybody has looked in the mirror and say, I need to work on that. And for like strength athletes, you're not the biggest, you're not the rippest person because we don't go from that time after tension. It doesn't make us like maximum reps doesn't always make you the strongest. It makes you condition for more, but it doesn't make you fulfill the maximum effort of the power that you can successfully like contain and give out. It doesn't You don't train with like time after tension or maximum reps or bodybuilding at some sort. When bodybuilders, they don't go for like the maximum amount of weight. They go for the amount of weight that can give them that type of um, pump in some sort, or that type of stretch, or that type of contraction they need, and to fulfill of what they want. When it comes to strength, it goes for you do this amount and you have time to recover to do this over and over, exactly the same for each rep has to be exactly the same. With bodybuilding, it doesn't have to be the same. As long as you having a good contraction and good extension, you're doing your job. And sometimes it overflows with a lactic acid and you're just pumped as hell, and it's hard to either extend as much as you can or contract as much as you can because of that overflowing blood flow or the lactic acid that makes you feel that burn in general. The difference is like I'm trying, if I'm going to be like a football player, my goal is to move a, a half a second off the line towards my enemy, towards the either defense or offense, and learning to be explosive every single time. As much as I can, being more stronger, being more faster, and being more explosive is what I do. And it's not always the maximum effort. It's most likely, what I mean as in, you don't have to tire yourself to get stronger. You give everything you all in the single 3 or 4, 5, 6 reps. But you gotta understand, as long as you can recover, the better your body can adapt to things, adapt to your exercises, your workouts, your programs. And that's the difference from like a typical like strength or any type of athlete. You need conditioning to last longer. You need condition to be better. But you gotta understand, too much can hurt yourself, even from like just too much of exercising, too much of anything. But that doesn't mean that you're going to be scared of stress your body. As long as your body is not too damaged to fulfill what you need to do, you'll be fine. Do as much as you can. Learn better. Learn what you have to do better. Which means as in get more knowledge of what your goal is. When you come from being a athlete in general, study what you have to do. But also make sure that you're fulfilling each rep and each motion, anything you do. And then make sure that you're recovering better. This is the reason why sometimes when you push yourself so much, there's injuries that's going to happen. When you push yourself to that limit, There's going to be a limit that's going to be broken. But you got to understand there's still time to recover and there's still time to make yourself better. Even if you have typical times that you have to sit down. It happens. With bodybuilding, they work on the looks. They work on the mindset of looking the most beautiful thing and also the most toughest person alive. Girl, boy, they want to look like a art piece that is worth thousands of dollars. We're just trying to lift a car, and that's pretty much it. From strongman to powerlifting, and sometimes a football player and a basketball player wants to have the speed to move one, just from like a single shoulder shrug, whatever. That's the mindset of it. When you go from powerlifting, one motion, that's it. When you go for bodybuilding, they're thinking of how they can be better as in looks. Their mindset is, how can I image myself the way I am? And what should I do to get that specific picture that I've always thought about? And that's the difference. From contraction, time, and attention to explosive movements to mainly, I should have a lot more power to lift like 2 human beings. That's my goal. From a bodybuilding circumstance, I want to make sure I'm ready to be this extraordinary art that everyone has seen. From being so different that everyone will notice me. And that's pretty much it. That's the difference from bodybuilding to powerlifting or any athlete in general. So, peace out.